All right, let's paint up some standoffs for the two paintings that we're going to be mounting on foam core. Want to just sand up the edges of these a little bit. Let's get some of the loose stuff off of there. Blow them off a little bit. All right, let's see what color. Didn't like the first color, so we'll have to try these. It's gloss berry pink. Ooh, liking that a lot. Don't have to worry about the other side because the other side will be glued to the painting itself. There we go. Now we'll let those dry and we'll take them upstairs and assemble them. Right. In this tutorial, we're going to mount this painting onto a piece of foam core. It's the 3/16 because I have yet to find any place that I can get 1/4 inch thick. I can get 1/2 inch, but it'd be nice if I could get 1/4 inch, but it's really hard to find. So anyways, this is how I mount these, and it's not easy. It can get screwed up really quick. So first thing I do is use contact cement and paint this whole thing here. I want to make sure I get right to the edge. Woo! Takes about 20 minutes for this stuff to dry, so we want to kind of move along. I drew a line around the painting area, and I'm gonna trim that off after the painting's mounted. Yeah, if I could find a place to buy 1/4 inch foam core, I would just use that. But you know, if you bought paintings from any of the other YouTubers and you want to, instead of buying an expensive frame, you can do this kind of a do-it-yourself. And then we'll show you after we get this mounted how we put standoffs on there. So the standoffs will hold it off the wall, and it looks really kind of cool because it's almost like a shadow box. So there's really no need to buy a frame. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Seems to be drying a lot faster than 20 minutes like it says on the can. I wouldn't think it'd have to be completely covered. The main thing is the edges. You got to get them edges really good. All right, now the painting itself here. I had mounted this piece of stuff here so we got something flat to line it up against. Could use anything, a strip of wood or whatever. I just had this laying around, so I thought I'd do that. And probably gonna want to seems how it's contact cement, you're gonna want to do some along the edges of this. I haven't found a good way of doing this yet. If you know of a better way of doing this, by all means, let me know in the comments. Because sometimes you wind up wrecking a painting just because you don't get it laid down right and it's crooked, and so yeah. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this baby up on there, and what I think I'm going to do is get some tape. Just going to put a couple of pieces of tape on this to hold it up against the rail there, so she doesn't move on us. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to use that rail to line this up. I got to start it right at the corner before I let it go down, and as long as it's square, it should go down nice and stay lined up. I think we were successful. Okay, there. Now, oh, good thing I didn't use that on part of it that we were going to use, because that stuck to that really good. So anyways, yeah, now you can just make sure it's down good. And now we're gonna cut that. Let me get a cutting thing here. All right, now I'm gonna line that up on here. We're gonna use a razor knife to cut through the foam core. All right. All right, somebody said I should keep those to make something else on, but it's like, I'm just happy that we get it cut all the way without damaging the painting. All right, there we go. So now your little tag board that was all flimsy is now mounted to a piece of foam core. And yeah, so our next step is we're going to put the standoffs on. And the way I do the standoffs is, I guess first I'll show you how I put the hangers on there. I've already bent this one. In one of my future videos, I'll show you how you do this. You kind of hold it with a pair of vice grips there, and you take out pliers and you just twist it so that this will mount on the bottom of, or on this, like so. And what we're gonna do, and I forgot to get a ruler, but oh no, I got a ruler right here. We're just gonna make hit the center line, or get it as close as we can. So that's 8 1/8, so we're gonna go 4 1/16. So right about there is gonna be our, where we're gonna want the thing to be mounted, and it's gonna have to go I have to go right like that. Put that on the center. Then I got these little tiny nails that I usually wind up hitting my fingers with. And of course I didn't get a hammer, so let's see if I can do it with something else besides a hammer. Maybe I can just use this screwdriver. Maybe not. Let me get a hammer. Okay, I couldn't find a really small hammer, so we'll just use this. So the nails go in pretty easy. All right, there's that one. Usually I like to try to get a little closer to the edge, but it doesn't really matter. Boy, having a hard time today. There we go. So that's going to be your one that goes on the top of the painting. So that's the bottom there. This one you don't have to do anything to except put it on. So those are going to be glued on right like that. Not actually glued on. What I use is these this double back sticky tape and then a dab of glue. So I put that right on here. So let's grab the glue. A little dab there, a little dab there, just to make sure. And we just have to peel this double back stickum stuff off of here. Come on, get off of there. You can try different types of tapes. I've used alien tape. I've used a couple other different kinds. You put that over there because it's got glue on it. So yeah, the one on the bottom, I always go in just a couple of inches. You're really never going to see them unless you take it off the wall. Just put a little pressure down. Okay, now this one will do the same thing too. This time I'll take the plastic off before I put the glue on. Okay, there we go. We got that off. Now what we're gonna do to make sure that we got enough adjustment this way is we're just gonna find the center of the piece. It's almost 22, so 11 be a little tiny less than 11, so we're gonna go right about there for center. Again, we'll put a little dab of glue on, a little dab on this end. All right, so then we're going to line that up with our line. Give it a little pressure, and there you have it. One painting mounted and ready to hang. And as you can see, the way it hangs on the wall, it stands off the wall, you know, 3/4 of an inch. So it kind of gives you that shadow effect, and it's a really nice way to finish off a painting. So if you liked my tutorial, please leave a comment in the comment section, and yeah, stay tuned for our very next tutorial we'll do for you. And thanks again for watching.